What?
Where is this post? Hello.
Oh, I thought I was gonna wait for you to get the post before we started this.
Oh, you can start.
Well, I want to see what the post is now. Now you got me interested.
Oh my god, bro! I don't even know if I can find it.
Oh my god!
What the fuck?
You can't just tease me like that. That's a
What's
cock
my
tease.
fucking bag? God damn.
That's
boy.
like saying a girl talks to me and she's like,
okay,
"Man,
boy.
I got some nice ass titties," and then she doesn't show the titties. Why would she mention she has nice ass titties if she ain't gonna show them? That's a total cock tease.
Bro, oh, don't just look like me. If you cut my hair shorter, like.
See, that was worth it. That's why I wanted to see it. Oh man.
All of that. This long ass intro. Have you even like did the intro to the fucking channel, bro?
We need to do another intro for the channel. Anyways, that's besides the point. So, Raw was last night, and I know what you're expecting. You're expecting us to be here for a Raw review, but newsflash, I don't fucking care anymore. So, instead, we're going to do something that's going to upset you people, because that's what I live for on the channel, is making all of you fuckers upset. We're going to talk about how much this fucking Cody Rhodes fantasy event, All In, sucked ass. Now, the first thing heading into it is, you had to know this to be the gayest show ever just because of the name. All In. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, are you all in? Because I'm all in. All in what? All in the asshole? What the fuck does that mean? What are you all inside of? So, this event took place in Chicago, which means everyone was like, oh, CM Punk! CM Punk baby coming back! CM Punk! I'm on a Bleacher Report review, so you should know this is guaranteed to be 100% smart. This says, the most significant wrestling event of this generation occurred Saturday night, because WrestleMania, I guess, isn't a show anymore. The Briscoe brothers fought SoCal Uncensored. This is the Briscoe brothers, in case you don't know. They're rednecks who wrestle. So, they fought SoCal Uncensored. I don't know who those guys are. Let's see if I can find out.
What the fuck?
The action kicked off on WGN America. SCU started hot. Oh, it's Kazarian and Scorpio Sky. Great. I don't know who Scorpio Sky is. Wow, that sounds like an interesting match. Who won? Kazarian and Briscoe Sky won. Wow, amazing. Blah, 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 blah. This is on the pre-show. Who cares? This is the over-budget Battle Royal. Over-budget Battle Royal. A bunch of no-names in here. Let's see who won. Flip Gordon won. Wow, Flip Gordon, the little 200-pound midget. Ha! Ha! That's fucked up.
Trying to make it clear. What
It's got the reflection, I just noticed. Oh, man. Of course, this person gave a Battle Royal a B, because that makes sense. Gordon won. What does that mean? What? The Elite gets a high-profile match on the show. Okay, in case you guys don't know, I should have elaborated this on before, but you know what? I just read the pre-show off, so we're not even on the main show yet. So, I'm going to explain to you guys what All In is. All In is a wrestling show booked by Cody Rhodes and his friends because they came together and said, we want to have a show in front of a 10,000-seat arena, and they knew that they could find 10,000 losers in Chicago to come watch their dumbass show. So they made it a reality. So it's like when somebody plays 2K and they want to make their own wrestling show, that's what Cody Rhodes just did, except he did it in real life.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But you see, the problem with this is that it's his own wrestling show. And as you know, to have a pay-per-view, what do you need, John?
Paper?
You need, yes, but you also need television shows to book to your pay-per-view to get people to buy it. Now, sure enough, guess what? None of this had any build-up.
Wait, is it shows or channels?
A show, because you have a wrestling show to build up to a pay-per-view.
Oh, okay. Now I see what you're talking about.
He only had one pay-per-view. So, Cody Rhodes' strategy going into this show is he was going to hire a bunch of good wrestlers, and they were just going to have matches for no reason. Oh, well, you telling me you don't watch The Elite on YouTube? Do you want to know what The Elite is? The Elite is a YouTube channel with Cody Rhodes and his gay friends that do comedy skits every week. Like the time they invaded Raw, like it was DX invading Raw. Or Nitro, whatever they invaded. Really? That's what you people get behind? Well, if you watched Being the Elite on YouTube, you would see the build-up. Great. Guess what? How many people do you think watch Being the Elite? You people are trying to build a pay-per-view off of a YouTube comedy channel. That's like saying if we sat here every day and made fart jokes and we made a pay-per-view out of it. And we asked you to buy it. Ain't none of you buying that shit. Don't lie to me. Well, two of you may, because two of you are loyal to us for no fucking reason. So, here's the match card for this amazing all-in pay-per-view with no consequences or results whatsoever because, once again, there's no show to go along with it besides the pay-per-view. Matt Cross versus Maxwell Jackham Friedman. Stephen Amell, the guy who plays Arrow, versus Christopher Daniels.
Wait, really?
Yes.
That's an actual match?
Yes. Madison Rayne versus Britt Baker versus Chelsea Green versus Tessa
Hey,
Blanchard.
I mean-
The Tin Woman in a 4-way for no reason. What?
Wait, Arrow, that's a good show.
I don't care. He's not a good wrestler.
Well, you actually saw the match?
By the way, no. He wrestled at SummerSlam 3 years ago with Neville. Man, the gravity forgot.
Wait, really?
Yes, and it was terrible. He fought Stardust and some other jobber.
Well, that's years ago. Now, his body is better.
Oh, great. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing. I mean, like, he has to be fit for the Arrow, though.
I don't care what it was. The fact is, Stephen Amell, a guy that's celebrity status.
And plus, in the show, he had, like, choreographed fighting, so he knows, like, how to, like, fight, really, so...
Stephen Amell probably is more of a star than anybody on the show is. And probably gets viewed more than anyone who watches pay-per-view.
Like, he'll probably, like, throw a kick or some shit.
So why is he wasting his time here is my question.
Like, he'll be like Chuck Norris or some shit, just, like, throw a kick or some shit and knock nigga out.
I just want to say, the women's match here, the review says, what a match.
A grade A.
Which means this person loves to watch she-males roll around the ring for no reason.
What's the Amel match rating?
A B.
A B? Okay, not bad.
Oh, wait, no, that was the other match. Wait, where's the...
It's right there.
Oh, wait, yeah, it is. You're right. Well, that's stupid. Why would they bring out the pre-show match in this interview?
Wait, Daniels beat Amel? Really?
Yeah, of course he did. He's Christopher fucking Daniels. He's not going to lose to Stephen Amell.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Come on now, not on Cody Rhodes' fantasy show. Actually, on Cody Rhodes' fantasy show, he probably should have. Rhodes.
I mean, if it was the Arrow, he would have whooped his ass.
Cody Rhodes, the guy who supposedly made the show, was in the middle of the car and he fought Magnus for the NWA
Magnus?
title. Yeah.
That sounds like a porn star.
They changed his name to Nick Aldis, but I'll call him Magnus as much as I want.
That sounds like a porn star name. Magnus?
They fought for the NWA title. A title that hasn't been relevant in like 20 years.
Nigga with attitude.
The NWA title is the same title that TNA used to get themselves over. Just saying. Of course, this person gave this an A+ because he loves Cody Rhodes jerking off. Chicago Street Fight. Adam Page versus Joey Janela. Joey Janela is Joey Ryan's alter ego or something because he couldn't get his dick energy back. And I heard his penis return in this match. And of course, this person got an A for it because I bet people were chanting, "Let's go penis," and that's what they like to watch for wrestling. Jay Lethal versus the guy that won the Battle Royal. What did I say? Flip Gordon. Jay Lethal versus Flip Gordon. What a good match. Kenny Omega versus Pentagon Jr. Look how gay Kenny Omega is. This is the guy people want in WWE.
What the fuck?
Look how gay that faggot is.
I don't know about him.
Of course, that person gave that match an A+. Okada versus Marty Scurll. Look how gay this faggot is that people want in WWE.
Who are these people?
Faggots.
Okay, I wouldn't call them gay.
Of course, that match got an A. And then the main event. This is the main event to the pay-per-view. Rey Mysterio, Phoenix, and Bandito versus the Young Bucks and Kota Ibushi. This is what you people want in wrestling? Is this really what you want? This is what you've been clamoring for your whole life in wrestling? Oh, if Vince isn't going to get us what we want, we're going to go watch Kota Ibushi Marty Squirrel, Cody Omega, and all the other great Japanese legends. Wow, that's what you want? On WWE, you have Roman Reigns kicking ass, being a badass 24/7, yet you boo him, yet you cheer a guy who his gimmick is based off his penis. What's wrong with you? Like, literally, what's wrong with you? How could anybody enjoy this show? It's not even a fact about enjoying the show. You have to think about the meaning of the show. What is the meaning of the show? It's Cody Rhodes' fantasy event. So sure enough, he booked it to be exactly what he wanted. He won the NWA title. Which is, oh, my father did this a long time ago, and now I'm doing it to relive his legacy.
Yo.
Wow, great. So, Cody Rhodes went out of his way to build a fantasy event so he could finally have his moment. Because if he didn't do this, he would never have his moment. And you people cheered for it.
Yeah.
That's like saying if we went to the White House and we killed Donald Trump to get publicity on our channel. Like, really, do you know what your people are buying into? What?
That's just a manhunt right there.
Okay.
And I found Lily number 2.
Why is her titties so out? Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
Put those shits away.
While on her story.
God damn.
Like, what is this?
Like, seriously, you should tell her to add me.
What?
I just roasted her, no one's saying.
Like, what is this? And then, okay, then now you put them away? Like, what the fuck?
She clearly wants some dick, dude. I'm telling you.
Alright.
Let her hit me up. I'll do it. I got 3 new hoes over the weekend. I'll tell you later. What was I gonna say?
This
So,
right here.
Cody Rhodes' fantasy event was all built around him having his moment, and you people cheer for this like he deserved it. No, he didn't deserve it. He poured millions of dollars into an event just so he could have his moment. Because without this, he would never have had this moment. So why does he deserve it? Because he spent money for it? Imagine how stupid that is. He spent money, like 10,000 millions probably of his dollars, to hold a pay-per-view show just so he could have his moment. Like, do you realize how dumb this man is? This guy probably is the same guy who pays women to have sex with him.
Yikes.
Like, are you kidding me? Like, what kind of moment is that? Oh, I'm going to put millions of dollars into the show just so I can have my moment. Great, cool. That's amazing. Meanwhile, Vince is putting in millions of dollars in his company so he could have his moments. Because he knows he's getting money back. You think Cody got money back for this all-in show? You think people paid to watch this? No.
I mean,
it wasn't even on pay-per-view. There was a pre-show for it, and they were like, make sure you watch this on pay-per-view. I scrolled through all the pay-per-view channels on DirecTV, and it was not there. So I don't know how you watch this. How do you pay for pay-per-view that's not on pay-per-view? Like, what? Furthermore, you want to know the price of the pay-per-view? $40.
Yeet.
It's the same price as the TNA show. So you're telling me that you fuckers out there won't spend $40 on an Impact show, a show that actually has a TV show that actually somewhat builds up to a pay-per-view, but instead you'll pay $40 on a Cody Rhodes fantasy event that he thought when he was playing 2K one day.
I mean, it be like that sometimes.
This is why wrestling fans are retarded. And it also doesn't help the fact that these same wrestling fans, they've been clamoring for, well, we don't like the sports entertainment aspect of wrestling. We want wrestling. We want to see guys roll around in classical matches for 30 minutes. Newsflash, you retards, All In was more sports entertainment than any WWE show this year has been. That doesn't mean it's good sports entertainment, but I mean, look at this shit. Let's think about it. I mean, Joey Ryan's whole match was built off him pulling his penis out.
What?
Yeah, so Joey Ryan's whole match was built off him pulling his penis off. Flip Gordon made a surprise return in the Battle Royal and won the Battle Royal, which was shock value for sports entertainment. What else did you have? You have Chris Jericho came in to co-break Kenny Omega, sports entertainment. Cody Rhodes' NWA fantasy was sports entertainment. He brought out his dog for his match. Who does that? Who brings out their dog to the ring? The Flippity Flip main event was sports entertainment. Most of this was sports entertainment. And you people clamor there and you say, oh, well, we want wrestling. If you want just wrestling, go watch SummerSlam. It's a bunch of people rolling around the ring for no reason doing nothing. That's SummerSlam. So why do you people hate on SummerSlam, but you love a 4-hour show like this? Oh, well, this is bringing wrestling back to the Attitude Era. Let me tell you right now. if you think Joey Ryan pulling his penis out is what's bringing the Attitude Era back, you deserve to die in hell. That is not the Attitude Era. The Attitude Era, you want to know what the Attitude Era was? The Attitude Era was badasses like Stone Cold Steve Austin, Mankind, The Rock, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, The Big Show, Kane, RVD even. All these badasses who were fucking dynamic, interesting, and were all completely different. All wanting to fight each other every single week, wanting to do something entertaining, like when Stone Cold drove the beer bath into the fucking arena and he sprayed Vince McMahon with it. Like that time when Stone Cold fought Booker T in the grocery store. All of that is badass. It's entertaining to watch. And you, like, who does not want to watch Stone Cold beat up Booker T inside a grocery store? Seriously, who would not want to watch that? That is the funniest thing ever. No. Instead, you people are saying the Attitude Era is a man like Joey Ryan pulling his penis out. And hitting people with his penis. That's not Attitude Era. That's gay era. That's the homophobe era. Like, nobody's going to watch that. So, I need everyone right now to stop praising this All In show. Because the fact is, it was not good. And it's not changing anything in wrestling. You have people who will be like, well, All In, if did anything, it proved to us today that WWE can't be the only people that draw a successful crowd. Are you people retards? Are you people, like, flipping retarded? Like, what do I have to say to you people? WWE runs 52 weeks a year. 52 weeks a year, and they draw over 50,000 people to their shows weekly. That's on a normal basis. Sometimes, like WrestleMania and other big shows, they draw 80,000, 100,000. Numbers astronomical. Do you know how much it takes to do that? It's because they do suck now. I do agree they suck now. But the fact is, Vince McMahon has catered to his audience in such a way that they're going to keep coming back. WrestleMania keeps getting watched by more and more people every year. That's not because, it's because Vince is botting the system and he's making fake people watch WrestleMania. No, it's because Vince is gaining more viewers every year. So as much as the product must suck, the fact is, it's appealing to the right retard fan base because people are watching it. What did Cody Rhodes prove? He proved he could put 10,000 neck beers in an arena for one night. Wow, amazing. You think he's gonna lead to a weekly show because of this? Do you people realize Impact Wrestling used to have arenas of 8,000 people? Now they can barely draw a crowd of 300. You're telling me that if Impact Wrestling can't succeed in the wrestling business, that Cody Rhodes and All In can? Come on now, you're living in a fantasy world. Cody Rhodes drew 10,000 people for one night. And you have to know, these 10,000 people are retards. They're not smart people. These are the guys who sit on their ass every day eating donuts, watching New Japan World on their computer because they don't have anything better to do with their lives. Oh, I'll go see All In because I want to see classical wrestling and I want to see something different. Great. Vince McMahon does All In every week with Raw. You're not proving anything. Oh, well, you're just hating because someone else was finally successful. Do you realize how many other wrestling companies have been successful? I mean, AAA and Triple Mania, they draw thousands of people into their crowd every year. Pro Wrestling Guerrilla draws people into their crowds, and that's a no-name wrestling show. I'm like, who the fuck watches that? New Japan Pro Wrestling has arenas bigger than this. That doesn't mean I'm going to go on my way to watch New Japan Pro Wrestling every week, because it sucks. It's on Access TV. Who watches Access TV? Access TV is a channel where they're like, oh, well, I think we can renovate this home, you feel? That's what Access TV is. So why are you even paying any attention to this? It's not going to change anything in wrestling. WWE is at the top of the food chain, and it's always going to be like that. It's never going to change. Stop trying to convince yourself that Cody Rhodes can do something for the business. He can't. If anything, Cody Rhodes is going to go bankrupt if he's doing this. The Battle Royal was literally called the over-budget Battle Royal, which means they went over their budget for this show. Do you think they got anything worth it back? No. They probably spent millions of dollars on the show. What? For 10,000 people to spend $40 on it? Great. You lost fucking millions of dollars just from this fucking show. I don't think you people understand this. Like, really, you don't get it. You think All In was this phenomenally, it was watched by everyone event. No, it wasn't. It was watched by, like, maybe, at most, 10,000 people. Online. In the arena, 10,000, so 20,000 people watched All In. Great. Is that going to cause a change in the wrestling business? No, it's not. So stop trying to convince yourself that this is some revolutionary event of wrestling that we're so grateful to behold something like this happening here in 2018. Never before was it imagined that someone other than Vince McMahon could draw a crowd of 10,000 people. But he did it. Fact is, let's look at the facts. You do this shit weekly. Let's say they do this shit weekly. Mm-hmm. Let's say Kenny Omega and Kota Ibushi wrestle weekly. Mm-hmm. You're going to get bored of it. Mm-hmm. Just like you get bored of Raw.
Yeah.
So don't try to act like, oh, I'll watch them weekly every chance that they get. No. If they did this match 5 times in a row on a show they called, I don't know, oh, this is Cody Rhodes' All Out show, then guess what? You're not going to watch it. So who the fuck cares? Do you have any final thoughts?
Hold on.
I'm going to drag this on then. Look. Should wrestling be successful? Yeah, I want wrestling to be successful. I want wrestling to be good again. Fact is, Cody Rhodes is not making wrestling good again, so please stop praising him. What's up?
Cody Rhodes is the best. He's the best wrestler.
Oh, really? Is he?
He is revolutionizing.
Cody Rhodes is the best wrestler?
He's revolutionizing the business.
Guys,
in multiple...
I can't say this enough to you. Cody Rhodes was Stardust.
In multiple ways.
Cody Rhodes came out as Stardust. He danced around. He wanted to touch your asshole, and now this is the guy you people praise.
I mean, it could work.
Yeah, that's why he got fired, right?
I mean, you don't really get fired. You really just take a break from working.
No, he got fired. They said, Cody, your Stardust gimmick isn't working out. No shit. So they said, we have to let you go. Well, that's Kevin Dunn's fault for giving him such a ridiculous gimmick. What else gimmick are you going to give Cody Rhodes? He comes out in a diaper. Is he going to be Baby Boy? Is he going to be Captain Underpants? What the fuck gimmick are you going to give Cody Rhodes? Oh, well, he's wrestling's greatest family pass down. What? He's Cody Rhodes' son. Cody Rhodes' son. He's Dusty Rhodes' son. So what? He's Kurt Angle's black son. You don't see him making moves in the wrestling business. In fact, you booed him for being Kurt Angle's black son. You booed the shit out of him and you sent him away. He's probably never coming back. Yeah, Cody Rhodes is Dusty Rhodes' son and you act like he's the legend of pro wrestling. Final thought.
I think you pretty much narrowed it all down.
All in? No. I'm all out.